Good morning, my friend. Welcome back for today's shave, which is brought to us by Stirling's Hipster. Now, our brush today is an American chestnut synthetic, made for us by my friend Grey Dog. And the razor is one of my favorites. It's a Klas Tornblom. This is a 5/8 shoulderless design. This is probably my favorite design of razors, and just can't beat Klas Tornblom. It sounds cool, Klas Tornblom. This is from that 7-day set that I've got of Tornbloms. It's been stropped, and I haven't honed it, but well, I don't think I've honed it since we had the original edge put on it. That's in testament to the quality and hardness of Swedish steel. Lasts a long time. Real hard. And once you get an edge on it, chances are you won't have to re-hone it for a long time, as long as you maintain it. Strop it when it needs it. I do preemptive stroppage just to make sure that it stays where it's supposed to be. Before we started the shave, for some reason, I was just sitting around thinking about today's soap, Hipster. Dawned on me, I'm not real sure what a hipster is. I remember my son, way back when, trying to explain to me what a hipster was. I don't think I completely understood then either. But I watched a video on it. I don't have a one-speed bicycle, and I don't have big hair, not rocking a beard. So I'm not really a hipster, but we do this because of our hobby of wet shaving like this, traditionally with the old-fashioned stuff, as are some things that hipsters like to do. I think I'm just a little too old to be a hipster. That's mostly youngins. So maybe I'm what hipsters are trying to emulate, so it makes me a proto-hipster. No, I'm just a boomer. Not that boomers are any less hated. But I'm just barely a boomer. Being born in 1960, I'm kind of in that kind of nowhere land, as we all try to find our identity. And put ourselves in a box. Never a great thing to do. Yikes. About touched myself with the business end of this razor. Not necessarily a great thing to do. I'm not bleeding, so I must be okay. Well, I've been wanting to get out to cut the grass for about a week. I can't do it. I'm going to probably need a native guide or a hay rake to get the job done. Tractor has plenty of power to do it, but I may get stuck in the mud out there. And that's not good. I don't like getting stuck. And I don't get around as well not to, so could end up hurting myself trying to get the tractor out. So maybe I'll give it another day to try and dry out and see what the next day brings us. This razor's plenty sharp, but it's not as sharp as that feather. That's the thing about, you know, replaceable edges, is when they get a little not as keen, just put another one in. That's totally serviceable though. But you'll never find a antique blade such as this one is that'll be as sharp as your disposable blades. You see that I'm almost flat blading on this against the grain path. I just noticed that myself. But there's not enough really. I don't have a lot of whiskers left after the first pass. I wonder if I do that when I'm using the AC. I'll have to look at that. Maybe I'll look at the tapes and see how I'm doing. I trimmed my mustache a little bit this morning. That's used, you know, whatever you call them, these electric clippers, just to kind of trim it up. Just hit the tops here. This is sharp enough where it can lop off, you know, individual hairs as you get to it. Okay. Let's see how we're looking. I'm sure there's no irritation, but we'll check anyway. Invariably, you're going to have a little nick here somewhere. That doesn't really count. Good. I'll say this is a darn fine shave. If I wanted, you know, a baby butt smooth shave, I would probably do more than 2 passes. But I don't need that. And as probably a hipster would do, I'm running my own race here. I'm gonna use Let's See Q Baby. From CBL Soaps. This is great stuff. Yes, it feels a little different than yeah, Thayer's. Our Thayer's goes on and almost feels kind of slick. This one goes on and feels a little bit drippy. I'm not sure what the difference is. Could be this has got a lot more witch hazel in it than Thayer's, but it's doing the job. Here's the aftershave. I can't really identify what the fragrance of Hipster is. It's nice, but I don't know. I can't describe it to you in a way that would mean anything. But I like it. It's kind of maybe a take on a barbershop fragrance. If I were to take, say, Old Spice and Barbasol and Aqua Velva, maybe not that, but it's pretty nice. Yeah, the Klas Tornblom was great for us, and we did use today Hipster. Great shave, and we're glad we got a chance to share it with you. I'm Major Rich, and you'll find me at shavingcodder.com, or if you're finding me on my webpage, thanks for coming, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.